So it's day 3 of the entrepreneur, and today I'm talking about insecurity. Now somebody sent me a question and said, how do you overcome insecurity, self-doubt, and things like that? So I'm gonna talk about that. And remember, if you want your question answered on here, just remember to send it in, comment below on any of my social media, and I'm gonna talk about it. So let's firstly talk about, oh, give me a second, I'm filming a video. So right now, doubt and insecurity. So you may have seen a lot of people talk about this concept or this topic, but I'm gonna kind of give you to you from the level that I've come to understand doubt and insecurity. So firstly, where does doubt and insecurity come from? Now, a lot of this comes from a self-image. Now, I made a video a long time ago talking about ego instability, which is the idea that you base your expectations or what you believe is good, bad, success on external circumstances. So let's say, for example, that you have a house or a car or a well-paying job, and you believe those things, external things, things that are outside your control, are what make you who you are. So every time somebody has something more than you on an external level, then you begin to feel that your value is diminished. So for example, if I have a job that pays $100,000 a year, then what? I'm gonna be like, oh, well, somebody who has $200,000 a year job is more valuable than me. Same thing, if I have a nice car or something like that and somebody pulls up in a Lambo or a Ferrari, then I'm gonna feel like they have more value than me. So this is basically classic ego instability. And the question is, how do we fight through it? Now, this is what I do when it comes to the idea of fighting through insecurity. What do I base my ego on? So when most people base their ego on the idea of, okay, my house, my car, my job, what I do in life, my skills, my abilities, those are the things that make me who I am. I don't base my identity on that at all. All I base my identity on is the work that I do. So one thing I know that's within my control is that I'm gonna get up, I'm gonna outwork everybody. Just like this video right here, I'm putting up this video, I'm posting these videos every day. For the next 30, 35 days, I'll be posting this video. But that's the work I do. So nobody can take that away from me. So if you're basing your ego on, oh, well, I'm the most popular person, or people like me, or something like that, you're always gonna find yourself falling back into insecurity because it's based on something outside your control. Me, the way I fight through it is understanding that, hey, shit, some people may not like me. You see me coming out and filming in locations like this, and you're like, oh, wow, you know, what about people watching? What about people thinking this about you, judging you, saying stuff about you? And even at the beginning of this video, you seen somebody, they start talking to us as we were walking up. You could say, well, don't you feel like those people might say something negative about you? But guess what? I can't control what they say about me. Now, I want to leave you one last thing before I leave it like that, because this is the type of stuff that I'm going to be talking about in the entrepreneur. I'm going to be talking about not just the practical side of it, but I'm going to be talking about the mentality. And what does that mean when I say I'm talking about the mentality? I'm teaching you how to learn how to deal with things like insecurity, self-doubt, and how to persevere through it. Now, the last thing I want to leave you with is this. You don't always have to jump all the way in. Of course, I know me saying it on this video, it may seem simple, like, oh yeah, well, you know, you just have to base your ego on something outside your control. This is the simple of it. You can slowly start to build this up. So you have to dip your foot in the water. And this is the part that's hard. You have to take your foot, you have to dip it in the water. You have to say, you know what? I'm just gonna start with something small. So something I did was I went out and just started talking to random strangers and stuff like that to start building my confidence about myself. And once I did that, what ended up happening was that I slowly started to build my confidence up, and I slowly started to be less and less insecure around other people because I started off not being social. So that's a simple tip, but I'm gonna be going in depth on stuff like this in the entrepreneur. So I want you to check it out coming August 21st. If you have not got in right now, I'm gonna put the link across the screen. I'm an actiontaker.com. Go there right now and sign up, because we're gonna be talking about all kind of topics to take you from broke to boss. Just remember, this is the last time I'm offering this for free. It's gonna be a $197 course when it comes out. And if you don't get out in right now, you're gonna say, damn it, I should have got in that when it was free, because right now I'm offering it to everybody. So just remember, if you want to hear your question answered tomorrow, just send it in. Go to I'mAnActionTaker.com. Massive Action Movement. Let's go.